us move back into that place we were. As you move back within yourselves, within your body, backwards in your spine, into deeper levels of your chakras, reconnecting to Gaia, to your higher chakras above your heads, and the flow of the divine that is moving through us. It is the weekend of Shivaratri, where a huge number of peoples gather in the Himalayas, yogis, gurus and so on, to all celebrate this time of year, when, as they call them, Shiva and Shakti are there. We may know them as Divine Mother God, Father God, or as Jesus and Mary. And the energies that are flowing around the planet at this time bring to us very strongly the energies of ascension. For Shiva and Shakti, or Mother, Father, God, come into perfect balance to bring the ascension energies. From the photo that was put on your screen, if you connected into the energies in that photograph, you feel the peace, the stillness contained in that area of the Himalayas. It is a powerful portal. Some say it is the location of Shambhala, the sacred city that exists in another dimension. And we can all connect to this energy, to this higher realm, this higher dimension, through our perception, as we allow our hearts to enter into this sacred place, guided by the Arcturians. As we begin to absorb the energies from this place, which we have also connected with the Arcturians to Avebury, and to the core of Gaia. And all we need to do is simply receive as we rest ever more deeply into our high heart, moving increasingly back to our spinal column, in the entry of our high heart chakra behind our spine. For as you know, the chakras are not inside the body, but in front and behind. And the sacredness of the high heart from behind your spine, behind your back, is guarded by an angel. Preventing anything that is not of the purest to flow through the sacred heart. As you rest in your stillness, as you enter more deeply into non-doing, allow your heart to simply receive these divine energies from Shambhala, from this portal held by the Arcturians, Saint Germain, who is of course Arcturian, and the presence of so many higher beings are there. And as we enter in to this portal, so we feel our heart growing in size, expanding in frequency as divine love flows through the high heart, connecting to this portal, to the hidden dimensions, and the expanded life that exists in this higher dimension. As the Arcturians and all higher beings of light assist us with their energy, we also receive much from the energies created in this huge gathering in the Himalayas, with the energies of Shiva and Shakti, Mother God, Father God. And we simply allow ourselves to receive by grace, releasing all control as we surrender the self, the human self, ego self, whatever you wish to call it, to the divine self, to Father, Mother, God, to Source, through Jesus and Mary, whatever is, simply is. For the higher chakras are spiritual chakras. Our soul star chakra or monad is not concerned with earthly concerns. Its existence in its higher frequency is non-physical and is pure, radiant light. As you move up through above your head into these higher chakras, into the luminosity of yourself, a pure being of light, you may find it is a crystalline white light, expansive, without limitation or boundary, free of all concerns. This is where you find your true awareness, your I am presence, the infinite now. And your head may feel pressure as this brilliant white or golden light fills your head space. And as you breathe, it enters into your heart space. Your crown expands, opens so wide. And you feel your entire physical body, down to your feet and toes, and your connection through Gaia's core. A balancing occurring between Father, Mother, God, in the brilliant light of ascension energies as you are rising. You are embodying more of who you are in the higher realms. We remember to let go of control, to rest in peace, and simply allow to receive by grace. All is received by grace, by letting go, by surrendering ever more deeply to the God Self. No longer tethered strongly to the earth realm, to third dimensional experiences, but encompassing the whole of who I am. And so we become enlightened, and this white light floods through your third eye, moves through the physical body, fills your aura, we feel the peace as we relinquish inner conflict, no longer fighting within ourselves with ourselves, but in allowance, acceptance of all that is. And when you find in your higher awareness this acceptance, there is no longer anything that you need to change, to judge. And you fill with compassion, kindness, gentleness for the self that you are. And we rest in this light, this energy, however you may be receiving it, simply to be present with it, as it moves through the body. As we allow it to be received, to integrate. I am You may wish to place your hands upon your high heart and your solar plexus. And we move into greater peace, greater stillness. And it becomes blissful. So as you stay in this energy, Gradually open your eyes, returning to your earthly self.